Hey, what's going on, guys? Shadow Gaming here, and today I'm going to be playing one of the older games that I have in my collection. I'm going to be playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Reshef of Destruction. Now, side note here, I did start the game already, and it's mostly because LCD's not that bright. Oh well. I can cheat it. It's really weird, but okay. I'm doing this from exterior because I have no connection for it. Alright, that's as good as it gets. I don't know. Nah, I'll do it that way. Anyways, I'm starting from this point. I already did the introduction. I haven't really moved farther into the game. But for those of you who don't know, this game is one of the first few games of Yu-Gi-Oh! And I'll tell you what the story is about. So far in the story, you get like a little cutscene. God cards get destroyed or like turned into stone. Me and Joey, or you and Joey is the player character, here conversating, talking about your deck. Meanwhile, we're waiting for Yugi. Yugi arrives, tells us that the Millennium item is gone. So essentially we go out here into this square, cutscene it happens, talk to Taya, and we find out that Isuzu tells us that all the Millennium items are see the way dark being, first Egyptian from stone prisons. So yeah, she's basically telling you right now that this is the mission. So the end goal is to get all the God cards, seal away the darkness. That's the end goal. Now, I'm gonna tell you really quick about this game. This game, in no shape or form, follows any of the original rules from any of the newer Yu-Gi-Oh! Games, considering that this game runs its own rules. So, the own rules that this thing has is two things: deck capacity and duelist level. Deck capacity is essentially how much powerful cards you can put in your deck. So essentially, every card has its own cost and number, and also has something called an element. Now, or typing, as it would be, which has, of course, the original Dragon, Wizard, Warrior, Beast, Fiend, Angel, and all that. But then there's also elements called Wind, Dream, Shadow, Light, Pyro, Earth, etc., which are basically a rock, paper, scissors mechanic that they shoehorn into this system. And I'll do a quick duel here, and I'll tell you about all the events that I've done so far. There aren't many events I've done so far. Let's see if I can change the brightness. No, I can't change the brightness. Alright. Yeah, essentially that's all I can do. So, starting a duel here. There you go. There's paper scissors mechanics. His monster had 800 attack. I had, Jesus, this thing is awful to pick up. Can't even... Jesus. Can't even... Yeah, I might have to turn on the light for this one. Hold on, guys. Alright. Normally I don't like recording with the light on, but I'll make an exception for this. This game looks awful. Alright, there we go. We get some clarity. So, at least as long as you guys can see it, it's fine. I don't really like this. That's the only way I can record this, so my apologies for not having good technology. So, still has the same mechanics as the original game, as the original card game has. And while it does follow some of the rules, it does break some rules because, for example, this card here, I have the Sea King Dragon, water elements, right? Basically, all your opponent has to do is get an electric element creature and then it gets automatically destroyed. It completely ignores the rules of attack, and defense. So no matter if you have like 3,000 defense, as once your monster is weak to that element, it's just gone. Just purely gone. And probably will stumble upon that, probably here right now. Alright, never mind, I won't get to. So I won't get to do the example that would have been Karibo, that would have been rock, paper, scissors, right? So yeah, so continuing on with this game being hard. The reason for that is as a steep learning curve. It's much more difficult game-wise because it's very limiting to you. And I'll show you later in a sec as to why or how that's limiting. And so yeah, there's not much to this game. All I do is just battle, do duels here and there. And I mostly just like that, just my opponent goes in defense mode. Just use Beck into Darkness here to get rid of it. And done. And so basically there's this mechanic called the anti-mechanic, which is basically betting a card. The more higher price, for example, to go to trunk here, go to cost. Cost is essentially how the value of the card is. So each card has its own value, which is what the deck capacity is using. So it uses the cost for deck capacity. So the higher the cost of a card, the more higher amount of basically a more rare card. So the more rare card you bet on, the more better cards you receive endwards. However, if for some reason you lose that card. That's just how it is. That's how hard this game is. If you lose the card. I didn't make the concept of... Alright. There we go. Dang it. I just don't like it that way, but oh well. I can't even see through stinking thing, but I can see through the camera, so that's fine. I'll probably play through the camera. And another reason why this game is hard to play is because the cards are super expensive. And as you can tell, I've been grinding up in this game. So I've been grinding up a lot of money. God damn it! I'm grinding up a lot of money. Jesus, it's like my first time recording for a GBA, and I didn't even test out how this was gonna work. Anyways, so yeah, all these cards have a high amount of cost, as you can tell. Like even Summon Skull has a really high price, and they go ranging from a lot to very little. And then it very depends, because look at this. A monster with 1500, and then like the cost is like high amount compared to, okay, yeah, that's actually about better than what you could use. And essentially that just makes it useless. And so then all the lower tier cards actually have a lower cost than everything else. So that's essentially a guide on telling you some cards are more expensive because like Exodia parts, like if you get all Exodia parts in your hand, you get an insta win. However, that's kind of hard to do, but it happened before. I mean, I've been able to do it, but it's very random chance. There's just low encounter of having all four in your hand, and he has nothing for me. So, I've been grinding against Yugi. No, not that grinding. Battling against him, betting cards, and I've had to reset the game most of the time. Like, just turn on and off the game because it does not penalize you for that, which is hilarious. One thing I do not like about this game, if you notice here, you have to come back here to restore your life points every time. So instead of having it automatically done for you, you have to do it yourself every time. So essentially, start the story here in the plaza area, old Clock Tower, and you just duel all these people all these AIs here. I already dueled every single character that is available here once. You can only duel them once, all there in the street. And here is the Kaiba Corp area. Now, here there's a special event. I will say, before you do the event, however, you really want to grind up, because it is not that simple of a battle. So basically what happens is, Kaiba... Okay, here's a good example. Kaiba is where Yugi would be standing, and Mokuba, Kaiba's brother, would be standing where Joey is. And then there'd be like a little girl standing like in front of Kaiba, who is the US champ of the United States. It's just storyline based, it's not real, but... And she has a little teddy bear, and it's cute. She has a little teddy bear, they made a little teddy bear sprite, which is kind of cute. I find that cute. That they took the time for that. It's a very good detail on their part. Now, don't let her fool you. She is very strong and very difficult to beat. And you will actually need to use that rock, paper, scissors mechanic that I just explained. Or, not very well, but, you know. But she is very difficult, and you might want to get a lot of high-powered cards. So, you are gonna have to grind a lot in this game. Which I actually have been doing for, like, the past 5 days. So, I beat her, which is why I didn't record it, because you'd just be seeing me turning the game on, off, on, off, on, off. And this would be just like a 1 hour video instead of like the 30-minute that I have planned for this. Anyways, once you beat her, I actually did wager a very strong and high-cost card, which I think was the Spellbinding Circle. And in trade, and for beating her, I got the Millennium Shield. This is one of the most best cards. But as you can tell, it says your duelist level is below the cost. Your level of dueling has to be, as you can see, the duelist level up there. Mine is 167. But for you to use that card, you need to have a level of 999. And I don't even think there's a limit into what level you have, or what you can have, or what the deck capacity. Deck capacity is basically like a really stupid way of saying you can use this card or you can't use this card. You can use this card, but you can't have this, put this card because you have this limitation. It's a really stupid system, I will say, in my opinion. It's not really that great, but I'm not the one who designed it, so I'm glad for that. And so once you finish that, then you can battle him, which I already did, and you can battle this robot. This is a training robot, which I will do novice level just to show you how good he is in giving cards. So I'm going to give a high cost card here. Now don't worry, because I've already actually done this multiple times. So I have a lot of trap cards here. I want to let's get Wicked Mirror on here and turn end. Yeah, as you can see, he tried to attack because he had a card with a good element that beats mine. And hopefully, I'll get to show off that example. Probably in this battle, maybe. I'm not quite sure. But if I could show it in this battle, that'd be very brilliant, if I could. So, right now, I have to end my turn and do this. So yeah, see, the robot tried to attack again with Pot of Trick. Now, that's because it has an advantageous one. Let me. I should not have said that. Oh well. But yeah, but it's a really long grind, and it's very slow gameplay at first. But once you like get a lot of strong cards, you'll be able to like essentially just have a 2-minute match. Right now, this might as well be like a 5-minute match had I not have tribute monsters. And essentially, tribute monsters, it follows the same rules as regular Yu-Gi-Oh! Just not in the sense of elements. Like now, elements is something you have to keep in mind, other than attack and defense, which is already hard enough as it is. And also, the field spells are really difficult to play in this game because they stay there permanently until you replace it. which is annoying for me. And we won, so... You don't get money out of this guy, but you get really good cards off this. Oh wow, that's actually a really good card. Okay, that's a really good card. I'm gonna keep that. I'm actually gonna put that in my deck right now, so yeah. So this robot actually essentially gives you a lot of rare cards, which is really helpful in the game if you want to actually beat the game. So let me find a monster here that has... Petted Dragon. Alright, you're a wind element, right? Okay, I can add you to the trunk. Let's go to attack. Let's add that new card we got. I could add Skull Angel, but just for the sake of balance, I'm gonna add Jin, the watch guy, and then go ahead and save and start the main story. So yeah, basically just a whole onslaught of duels. Yeah, it's fun. And I think, and you have to go here if you want to save your progress as well as your life points. So let's just start the main story here. So basically we're in a duel tournament and we have to go to Domino Station. You're a duelist. Yes. Ah, you are. Then please step on a board. Just kidding, it's never that easy. If you wish to board the Duel Express, you'll have to get by us first, which essentially means that you have to duel them. And they are at the same level as you. And I'm not kidding by them being at the same level as you. It's as hard as battling another person with the same game. Literally just a human Yugi. It doesn't matter what partner you pick, it's just like whatever you want. So I'm gonna bet a high cost card. This especially is Spellbinding Circle, because I can't use it. So I'm gonna go on the defensive here with my 10,000 and end turn. And as you can see here, the Furious. That's a card you get in this deck. And I can't use Flame Swordsman, dang it. Hourglass of Life? Yeah, Hourglass of Life. Use this effect, gains more power, but I lose 1,000 life points. So if you hit B, essentially gives you all your information here. You need turn in, details, discard. Do not ever hit this card unless you need to. But there you go, we beat him and his card. So then we can turn. And there you go, Mechanic. Elemental Mechanic, which is really annoying to me. So there you saw how my little Hourglass Jar monster had more attack. 12,000 to be exact. And that monster has 700. Well, basically it just overwrites that and just essentially picks whichever monster has better element or better attack. So the order of how it goes is of priority for this game is element, attack, and defense are then secondary. So yeah, it's not exactly a very easy game to play. So I'm just gonna put Jin in defense mode, do some more extra damage here. Yeah, so essentially this guy has the same deck as you do, except I powered up mine to the maximum I could. Oh dear, Dark Piercing Light, yeah. Oh god. I hate Hane. I despise that card. Go away, get out of here. I hate that card. Anyways, so we'll continue with the battle here. I want to keep Jin in defense mode in case of emergency. Because I just always want, you always want to have a defensive monster in play in case of emergency if you don't have a spell or trap. Which in this case, I can now go full force. Get my Flame Swordman. Attack with Morphing Jar. And strike through. I'll probably want to attack with Jin now, because now I have a defense, which is Bear Trap. Bear Trap does is essentially destroy monsters with 1500 or less. So there you have it. So here we go. Next turn of ours. So we got Wing Cleaver. Let's go with Wing Cleaver here and attack. Ow. And Candle just beat me on that. Okay, that's fine. We'll beat that. And one shot. Multi-shot. You know what I mean. Anyways, we beat the duel. And we got the card. Really? Weather control for that? I bet a really high card and you give me a low card? Fine. Anyways, Shadow, you had me worried. I love how they make this bit game. It's really nice. I like this game for the graphics, not for the gameplay. Don't get me wrong. But Shadow's Duel was pretty impressive. Let's keep this up, guys. Bravo! Please feel free to board the train. Yes, except first I need to heal up. Because I had to use my card's effect, and I lost 1,000 health. So yeah, I can't do that. So now we're gonna go head back to the station. Battle these guys. I'm gonna do another high cost card. And let's do Exodia. So as you can see there, he has a strong monster. Let's do red medicine here. I'm gonna send in my Cyber Commander because he has 50 more attack, which is kind of stupid, but counts. You know, you try to do everything you can to win. Also, if I'm not paying attention too much, that's because I'm training my Pokemon here onto my right. Let's do attack with Cyber Commander. There we go. Furious. Do a little 800 damage. See here, Phantom Devon. Oh. Same attack to same defense. Alright, that's fine. I didn't lose anything, so that's fine. For me, I don't like losing health because it's really annoying to me. Okay, here we go. Alright, we got Leo Gun. Alright, so now I'm gonna tribute Phantom D1. You always want to tribute your lowest monster because you just want to power up. It wouldn't make sense if you just power up a monster that already have high attack. It makes no sense. So I'm gonna attack with Leo Gun here. Does major amounts of damage, just not enough to KO. Alright, so back into darkness. I think I might be able to get rid of this guy. I might be able to. Yeah, I probably would have if I had not attacked with Morphing Jar. Let's see here. Yeah, I would have. Dang it. Alright. I'm going to do red medicine right now because last minute damage is always a possibility. Don't like that. So yeah, turn end. Opponent did nothing, so we're good to go. I'm just gonna use Beck in the Darkness just to speed the process up a little. Don't like having the animation done, but you know. Okay, what are you gonna give me this time? Okay, I guess. Okay card, I guess. Not bad. I'm gonna duel this guy now. Okay, never mind. He doesn't do anything. Okay. So, our duelist level is now 170. That's great. Our deck capacity has gone up by 3, which is pretty good. So we're gonna go in there, continue with the storyline. Who's this guy? I found them. Okay then. The Duel Express is reserved for duelists only. I'm raring to go. Our objective is, yeah, I know, but if we raise our duelist level while we look for Millennium items, that's like killing 2 birds with 1 stone. So basically just gonna grind up against these guys now, you have to duel them. So I have max HP. Well, okay, it's time to duel! I don't know what he's trying to do. Alright, go cost, let's do Spell the Mighty Circle this time. Set my traps here. Cyber Commander there, and done. Let's see, red medicine there. I'm gonna send Winged Cleaver in here and do a scope. There we go. So this is Winged Dagora. So I'm gonna attack directly now. So there we go. Turn in. Okay, so most likely that card he set was a trap card. I'm gonna assume that. And I'm gonna attack. No, it's not a trap card. Okay. What is it then? See, the thing is that you also have to be weary that your opponent can do the same thing as pretty much what you can do. So, if you can set traps, they can set traps. If you can set spells, they can set spells. Essentially the same thing. I'm actually going to use my favorite card, Mirage Knight. I actually bought that, which is really expensive, but really nice card. Very powerful. But I don't like it because of its attack power. I like it for its effect. Watch this. Right? It's his turn. It splits into 2 monsters. Oh wow, White Dolphin. Whoa. Okay, so I had for my Flaming Swordsman. But yeah, pretty much that's what I like about that card. Really nice on the Essential. So you get 2 cards after that first initial attack. So that's nice. Ooh, another Anti-Regeki. That sells for a lot. So I'm gonna check my status. Still have 8,000. I'm gonna duel this guy here. Heh, sure. Alright, so I'm gonna do cost again. Let's do Spellbinding Circle again. Been having good luck here. I'm gonna do my Bear Trap for protection, Beacon to Darkness Cave as emergency, Red Medicine, and my Firegrass. I'm gonna end turn. Alright, here we go. Continuing on with this. So now I'm gonna, see what it is. It's Forest Monster. Okay, that's fine. Can't do anything with that. Let's do Hourglass of Life and just summon it. And just attack directly. That's fine. I'll probably get rid of it next turn. So that's fine. Ooh, Dark Necrophore. I'm actually going to do that instead. I'm going to actually get a better deal off that. So I'm going to do his effect. Necrophore's effect is that I get to have my opponent's monster instead of the other way around. So now, I waste no time on that. I did waste 1 turn of attack, but it would have been wasted anyways, considering that my opponent had a monster in defense book. So I'm going to do that. And I can get to tribute that now for Leo Gun. He's still got a lot of health still. Life points still, so I'm going to attack directly now. That's good. Probably good for next turn. Alright, here we go. So, I'm going to do Wing Cleaver here and Beacon to Darkness. There we go, so now it's carried off, and we get to attack directly. I have enough points to get rid of this guy. And there we go. Alright, so we got a card I already have. That's fine, I guess. Where's that guy? Oh, there he is. Hey, hi. But you don't look tough. I think I can beat you. Alright, so again, cost. I'm gonna do a Spellbinding Circle here. Let's go with Wing Cleaver in attack mode and just end turn here. See what we get. Alright, so it's my turn now. He defended, so I'm going to tribute here. First turn, probably... There we go. We can mirror it out of the way. So now I have to end my turn. Alright, so... Got Hourglass. Let's do Battle Warrior here. There we go. Wicked Mirror's out of the way. And we get Peacock onto attack mode. Alright, now I'm going to tribute my Battle Warrior here for the Leo Gun. Alright, so Leo Gun is more by 50, but again, the more attack you have, the better. Although that isn't actually the case in this game. It's better elements. That's the gimmick of this game. Better elements. Better elements win. It's basically like Pokemon, but rigged. Well, not rigged completely, but I think you get the point. Alright, there we go. We got that out of the way. Attack you directly. One more time. And one more turn till that ends. So, let's do that. Alright, here we go. Continuing on with this, let's do... I don't think I have to summon anything else anymore. Just attack directly and that's it. Not gonna waste time here. There we go. Ancient Jar. What? Come on. Give me a garbage card. I swear, I'm forgetting someone to duel. Okay, not that guy. I think it was this guy. Oh, so yeah, I didn't challenge this guy. So this is the last guy in the area, so I'm gonna do... Musical. The Phantom D1 and enter. Alright, I think I'll go safe and just summon another monster and attack. Okay. So he has a petted dragon. That's actually pretty smart of him to do that. Oh dear. Oh, come on. Really? Cheap shot. Alright, fine. Wanna play like that? Tribute 2 monsters. Let's get Dark Necrophyre out here. I'm gonna put him in defense mode. So that way he just takes a lot of damage. Oh my gosh. Really? Is that your strategy? I hate you for that. Alright, I'm gonna rid your Fire Reaper right now. I'm really getting annoyed by that card. I use red medicine right now. Get that petted dragon out of the way. And get rid of that stupid fire. Gosh, that Fire Reaper is annoying. Alright, end turn. Alright, so my opponent has nothing to respond with, so I'm gonna do another summon. Alright, there we go. There we go, got rid of that. And attack directly. There we go. Alright, let's see what we got here. Well, we can just attack directly. There we go. And... win. Alright, what card do we get this time? Please give me something good. I do not want a garbage card. Really? Another garbage card. Alright, fine. You wanna give me anything good? Fine. Can I do this guy again? Oh, okay, I already dueled everyone here. So I guess this is a good time to go back to the save point and just save. So, yeah. That's gonna be the end for this episode, guys. Be sure to like this video if you guys enjoyed it. Of course, I know this is like a slower paced game than usual. I'm having to talk so much. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, or at least some of this. Or at least you're probably gonna enjoy my suffering later in the series, because it's gonna be really hard. And I'm not kidding. This game gets hard. And it's not fun. But, anyways, that's all I have for today. Be sure to come back for more, and I'll see you guys next time. Shadow Gaming, signing off.
Caught in the fire, watch it burn. Ash to ash, now it's our turn. Take their kingdom down and smash it to pieces. Turn their